Hey Cardinals, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for your next set of readings. That's going to run from the 22nd through the 27th of November. So if you're returning, welcome back. And if you are brand spanking new, welcome guys. Welcome. I'm a little bit different kind of a tarot card reader. You just learn me as we go. I'm very bold. I feel energy. I use all kinds of things in my readings. I'm just very open. I am connecting with Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. And he is my Yeshua, my salvation. I use scripture. I use the living language. I use all kinds of things. So anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, then this is where we'll depart from one another. Thanks for checking me out for a second. So anyway, let's see what's going on with Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries energy. I just did the mutable sign reading. That's a pretty big reading over there. Of course, the sun is going into mutable energy, so go ahead and check that out. There's where the sun's going to be at anyway. And there it is again with Cancer. Cancer and Sagittarius showing up here. Let's get started here, guys. Jehovah, I just thank you for clear, defined messages. Jehovah, just bind, block, and rebuke all negative, dry, wicked, dark energies and forces and command them to be shoved right into the pit of hell where they belong. I thank you for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I thank you for protection for those who need it. Jehovah, I just ask for your wisdom to rest upon me. What do you want to bring out here for cardinal energy? What's going on this week from the 22nd to the 27th for cardinal energy? Jehovah, rebuke every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy. Shove it to the pit of hell. Some stubbornness here, people. Well, we had the tower come out twice in the mutable sign reading. It's funny because the tower came out and I was doing the reading and I grabbed what was hidden, and in the Lenormand, the tower jumped on the tower from my hands. It was amazing. It's huge energy over there. What do you want to bring out, please, for the cardinal energy, please? I command for the truth to come to the surface, the whole truth. Thank you. Decisions being made here. For some people, I mean, obviously this is somebody waiting for their ships to come in. They've traded something or they're waiting to trade something. They put a couple things behind their back, or maybe some people have turned their back on something or someone, or will or did or is. If I'm referring to something in the now, but it's obviously we're looking into the future, but there is no time really in the spirit, but we are looking at a time frame here. But for some people that could have been past energy, they're still waiting for something. For some people that's already happened. We'll see with the rest of the story, whatever's going to come out here. Show me more energy, please, for cardinal energies. Somebody's waiting to do some traveling in a very passionate way, is what Jehovah just said to me. Some people have been dealing with third parties. That is a 3 there. 3 is a community type of an energy or a collaborating energy. Somebody is standing there with a choice in their hand in a very big way. And we have the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth and clarity about something coming out here, cardinal signs. Which that's positive. Somebody's very clear at a decision that's made. That's a conception also with the Ace of Swords there. Show me more for cardinal energies, please, Jehovah. You know all things. I thank you for the truth that's already shown out here and the clarity of mind. That's positive energy. Show me cardinal energy. So the moon is out here. If it comes out in the reverse, it's something that is still, it's known, that it's not secret. Somebody already has tapped into their intuition. There's clarity about something here in the home, with children, within the intuition itself, what to trade, where to go, how to manifest something, with the mother, whatever this is, whatever has been real emotional, something's known here. If it's been deceptive, something's known about it. Okay, the King of Pentacles is showing himself at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more, please, and then we'll clarify these. Thank you. Okay, I guess we're getting... So the Queen of Cups is here. So the Queen of Cups is lovely, caring, kind energy in the upright. But if that was deceptive energy, somebody's clear about some type of decision or manipulation that was really big in the home or with the mother or a boss or a nurse or something like that. So like I said, there's death issues here going on, transformative things, or something's over, or something's just, look, when death comes, there ain't no more. That's it. This has affected a sea of people. This has been a mystery. This is FBI. Look, we had in the mutable sign reading, we had a card that came out and said military, judges, lawyers, government, FBI was there. We had the President of the United States in a card that came out. We had all kinds of stuff come out, people, in that reading. And we've got a sea of people here that something has affected. And so if there's clarity and somebody knows to make a choice here, and something has been manipulative, and there's been deception, somebody's now been able to tap into their intuition about whatever the love situation is, or to be able to heal something, then that's what's showing out here. Somebody was saying, please forgive me. Show me this Queen of Cups. What is this Queen of Cups out here? What's the energy around this Queen of Cups? Because in the upright, she's lovely, and I hit energies both ways. There's a lot of information trying to jump out here. So somebody was a player. Okay, so we do have the pentacle out here. That's conception. That's contracts. That's money situations. That's work. That's something physical. We have somebody who's been crosswayed. Okay, so if that's been confusion, somebody absolutely has clarity now about something that maybe was confusing. Okay, somebody has been sitting there as a stalemate. All right, maybe on money, trying to figure out what to do, how to travel. This is a departure, but this is also a player and a very sexual energy. Now, again, if there were third parties, because I did catch a glimpse of the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, then that's what it was. Somebody's chosen something here. And it's showing here, but there's a consequence with this. Okay, for some people, Tower is really coming down on something that's taking place because somebody was asking for forgiveness in a very big way. And there was all kinds of people involved. The whole world was there. The World card was actually there. Something's over in a very big way. Well, there is the Hangman. This prophecy, this backwards organization, this is also a prison card for some people. If you're dealing with that kind of stuff, then that's what it is. It's psychedelic crap in the negative of this. But and the positive is somebody who's got high volume discernment. Okay? We know this is the Lamid in the Hebraic living language. And this is somebody who, this is a teacher staff. And this is somebody who is pushing and pulling and protecting the sheep type of energy. But if it's been in deception, maybe you are dealing with a teacher, I don't know. Somebody's played somebody here, or there's a departure going on, or there's a death happening, or something like that. There's money here, and something physical, and babies and conception showing on this Queen of Cups, and some type of flipping upside down, seeing things from different points of view, because there's three confusion cards then. With that Hangman there, somebody was confused about something with this departure of this plane energy, but somebody has a complete clarity in something. Cardinals, show me the moon, especially with the moon in the reverse. That's knowing something that had been hidden. Something's very much emotional, or had been. But if you're clear about something, you're able to get out of it. So work situations are here. Somebody very clear about something that was worked on or works this way. So the Three of Swords was also at the bottom of the deck in the mutable sign. There were third parties. There were. Whatever those third parties were. For some people to be co-workers. For some people to be a lover. For some people to be family members. For some people to be the governments. For some people to be all kinds of stuff. FBI. Whatever it was. Show me what is this... Give me a card on both the Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords, please, for the Cardinals. Jehovah, what is that? The King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords jumped out in the reverse on a big pile of cards at the top of that reading. But this is clarity here. This is a judge, a lawyer, a divorcee. So that'd be another court card. And here's a court card here that also showed up in the mutable sign reading. Something's arriving now. There's a judgment on something that's been real confusing that was worked on, people. And show me this King of Swords. This is cold as ice energy as well. In the negative, that's debauchery. Okay? And if somebody is going to go prison, then they're going to go prison. If there's a group of people that was doing something and worked on something, then I could read it that way. There was a consequence here on something that's taking place. Show me this King of Swords, please, Jehovah. What is this King of Swords? The King of Pentacles does want to show himself. Well, we got all kinds of people here. Somebody walking away to go get their Nine of Cups. There's the Moon again. There's been secret exchanging. Somebody trying to get their balance, making a decision. I always point out the infinity here. So if that was FBI, and it was for some people because it literally came out in the wording, then secret exchanging was going on in a physical way as well. And there's the Temperance card. Balancing as well. So both those cards can go to balancing. Somebody try and get their balance here. We know that's the letter Noon, and that go back to being heirs to kingdoms and a river and being stretched out, and it goes back to eternity and children and stuff like that. And we got conceptions going on here as well. Show me what's hidden here. Well, there's the Tower. And there's the dog, and and there's the fox. I'm just going to take the one. And the Tower came out in the mutable sign reading, and it is time for it to freaking come down in a very big way because there's been a mountain here. The mountain of Esau's freaking coming down for real. So we got two canines out here. One's a fox and one's a dog, and the dog in the deck goes back to loyalty, and apparently somebody was a freaking player here, and it's cost somebody something because that's a consequence card. We've got treachery here with the fox. If that was with the friend who should have been loyal and warm and friendly, and some people were, some people weren't, and trustworthy and honest, and then somebody, maybe it was somebody you worked with, I'm not sure, on your job, because the fox goes back to your employment. We got work right here as well. Something was deceptive there, but something's very much known in a very big way because somebody was playing something here. And the Tower goes back to known things. It goes back to government and protection and stuff like this. So something's huge going on this week. And somebody's really went within and analyze some things, because the Tower goes back to analyzation, and we had the Hermit card come out in the mutable, and that's analyzing things as well. So somebody's, and that's the FBI. The Fox card is my FBI card, and so something is really huge. And then we have, like I said, at the bottom of the deck we have blockages and some type of a barrier that's been going on. But when the Tower comes down, it's down. The mountain goes back to an enemy, big time problems. Let's just see what comes out here. You just tell us what we need to know for the cardinal energy. The Temperance card that we've seen also represents a husband and protection, and the Tower represents protection, and so does the dog. So somebody's been protected, or is going to be protected, or wasn't for some of you all, I guess. I mean, somebody had to be if there was a freaking enemy around, and that's been playing something and confusing in a situation on your job, or just something in your home that was being worked on. And very creative. Somebody's facing some type of prison for some of you all. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah, for the cardinal energies? Somebody's departing, whether that be by death, the physical, spiritual, emotional. That death card was there. Show me energies for cardinal. There's a lot of stubbornness here. I'm feeling it. And of course, the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles can go back to stubborn energy. We have material happiness and energy here, and emotions are everywhere. Well, the Moon goes back to emotional things, and so would the Queen of Cups. Would be very emotional in the negative. Okay? So something here has been emotional, or will be emotional, or was emotional. We have your cousin that's been involved in something, and something at a bar has also been here. taking on. Well, we have cups showing up with the 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, the Queen of Cups is here, and the moon pulls on water, and so something has been very much emotional. Well, something on the radio is also here, and someone famous and very well known. One more, please, for cardinal energies. Show me cardinal energies. Jehovah teaches my hands to war so that a bow still is broken by mine arms, and you've given me the shield of salvation, and thy gentleness has made me great, and please show me that you care is here. Something, if it wasn't that card, something similar came out in the mutable sign. We got a verse that came out. Show me mutable energy, please. So what's hidden is a friend or loyalty or protection really big, and the government and the tower and knowledge and FBI and some type of treachery around situation. But somebody's got clarity here this week about something. Maybe about somebody famous or somebody well known that's on the radio. Something's happened with all this deception at a bar. There's been emotions everywhere, and somebody's departing, and where there's been confusion, there's big time judgment and some type of clarity about a decision, and somebody going to manifest their ideas and move on and do some trading or something, put a judgment on something. It's what's showing out here for you cardinal signs. Show me energies, please, for cardinal, Jehovah. The skull is here. So, or somebody's connected to skulls or like skulls or whatever that means. But this goes back to the senses as well. Counting senses. A toll is here. Okay. Well, if something's being calculated, then it is. There's a completeness. Well, we had all kinds of things that were ending in the mutable sign reading. The Tower is coming down. The Ten of Pentacles was an ending. Something else was an ending. I don't remember. And then things were just arriving. That was over. So Shalom is here, and that's a completeness to something. That's restoring something and making something right through a payment and restitution, and it's peace, and it's just a recompense of a reward. Yeah, we had the World card there. That's right. This is some type of a delivering energy with the Shalom. We also have a cover and hiding, and somebody's been covering and hiding and concealing something here. The Please Forgive Me card came out in that reading in the immutable. Here it is again. And we have something of color, and I have rainbow blessings written on here, and that's a promise. The rainbow goes back to promises and commitments and things like that. Jehovah says that everything stolen will be returned to you, and also the rainbow goes back to the gold being at the end of the rainbow. Well, that goes back to flood energies, and we've seen the death card, and the death card is the mem, and that is a flood and an unknown spring of something. We've got emotions everywhere here, people. It's huge. Whatever's going on this week, something's huge. Somebody got played, and now something's over. Everything's stolen because obviously there's been deception and a thief, and it's very much known about in a very big way. And some people's projects have been taken from them, and so it is absolutely known. So they're found out. There is a victory. There is a victory. Somebody's going to be able to stand up and tell what they know. There's the devil. Well, that's the industry and stuff like that as well. And that's exes and divorces and devil-like energies, and people have been cold as ice and haven't been nice and all that crap. But something's over, and there's peace here now for somebody. And somebody, look, if I'll say this like I said in the mutable sign reading. Somebody saying, please forgive me. If you really mean it, you're forgiven. But if you're just saying that just because you got caught, then Jehovah knows that, and that will be known as well. If you're trying to manipulate, just saying, please forgive me. Because there's protection around some people from all this treachery. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to get away with acting like you're gonna play somebody. It ain't gonna work. Okay, because towers are coming down, obviously, because that's the third time now this tower's come out. So the mountain of Esau is coming down. If you really are, really at your core wanting forgiveness, then be forgiven. But some people are literally going to go to prison. And it is what it is, I guess, because that's up to Jehovah what happens to a person. But as far as people wanting to be forgiven, if they really do want to be forgiven, then forgive. Okay, work through whatever you need to. But if we're not going to be forgiving, then Jehovah won't forgive us. But this is what come out for cardinal signs for this week. Until next time, shalom.